There's this thief, and it visits most of us like every single day. But it doesn't break down your door or shatter a window. Nope, it's way quieter, way more subtle. And it steals the most valuable thing you have, your potential. Today, we're going to unmask this silent thief. And it all starts with one single deceptive word. That's it, this one seemingly harmless word. Think about this. A king, in the middle of a massive national crisis, says this one word. And that word? It kind of pulls back the curtain on this deeply irrational but superhuman thing we all struggle with. I mean, this is the central, totally absurd question, right? If someone offers you immediate relief from a plague that's infested every corner of your life, why on earth would you look at them and say, "Meh, I'm good, let's deal with it tomorrow"? So, let's get into this story. It's from Exodus, and Pharaoh's kingdom is literally, and I mean literally, overrun. We're talking frogs in the beds, frogs in the food, frogs absolutely everywhere. Moses shows up and basically says, "Just give me the word and I'll get rid of them." And Pharaoh, standing there in all that chaos, says, "Tomorrow." Can you believe that? He actively chose to spend one more night with the frogs. And look, I know that sounds completely bonkers, but it's a mirror. It's a mirror for our own lives, every single day. Okay, we might not have actual frogs jumping around, but we all have those frogs, don't we? That difficult conversation you need to have, that project you know you should start. We are all, in our own way, choosing to sleep with the frogs. Okay, so this gets right to the heart of it. We have to start thinking about this delay thing differently. Because what we casually call procrastination, well, it's not just a bad habit. It's not a time management problem. No, it's something way, way more dangerous. So let's just reframe this right now. Procrastination isn't a habit, it's a thief. And it's a clever one, too. It's subtle, it's quiet, it looks totally normal from the outside. But make no mistake, its one and only job is to stop you from taking those crucial first steps towards something amazing. So how does this thief work? Well, it's sneaky. It looks totally harmless. It whispers all these excuses that, let's be honest, we come up with ourselves. Oh, I'll get to it later. It's on my to-do list for this year. It never feels like a robbery when it's happening. But that's the trick. It's quietly and very effectively stealing your potential. It's robbing you of your next level. And this is exactly why it's so urgent to deal with this. This quote, it just nails the reality of opportunity. See, every goal, every dream, it has its day. It's got a window of time where you can actually do something about it. But here's the kicker. The night is always coming. And when it arrives, that window slams shut for good. Okay, so if we know delaying is so bad for us, why in the world do we keep doing it? Well, it turns out there are usually three big reasons. 3 psychological traps that keep us stuck in tomorrow. And yeah, it almost always comes down to one of these 3 lies we tell ourselves. You've got reason 1, I'm not ready yet. Then there's reason 2, I'm just not good enough. And of course, the big one, reason 3, it's not perfect yet. All right, let's just break down that first excuse, I'm not ready. The thing is, our sense of timing, it's usually way off. We tell ourselves we've got months to prepare, but this quote challenges that idea completely. It's saying, hey, lift up your eyes and look, the opportunity, the harvest, is right here, right now. It's way more ready than you think. And then there's that other huge one, that feeling of, I'm not good enough. Wow, that is such a powerful trap. But here's something you have to remember. History is literally filled with imperfect people doing amazing things. Think about Gideon. He thought he was the weakest dude from the weakest family. Moses had a speech impediment. None of these guys were qualified on paper, but they acted anyway. That's the key. And that brings us to maybe the sneakiest trap of all, perfectionism. Just look at this breakdown. Perfectionism, it's all about waiting for the perfect time. It's terrified of judgment and mistakes. And you know where that leads? Nowhere. Paralysis. But progress? That's a different story. Progress just starts. Even if it's messy, it celebrates small steps. It leads to actual achievement and learning. Honestly, the pursuit of perfect is the #1 enemy of just getting something done. All right, so we've talked a lot about the problem. We've diagnosed the thief. So what's the antidote? How do we fight back? Well, the whole solution is about a big shift in focus. Moving away from that hazy, vague promise of tomorrow and locking in on the power of a single word. And that word is today. Not next week, not when you feel like it. The moment you hear that voice inside telling you to move, That is the moment. The absolute truth is that today is the only thing that works against the poison of tomorrow. So, how do we do that? It's not just a feeling, it's a practical 3-step plan to make today real, instead of just some nice idea. Number 1, start small, like ridiculously small. The goal isn't to fix the whole thing at once, it's just to take one single step. Because think about it, every step you take today is one less step you have to take tomorrow. Your room is a disaster? Don't think about cleaning the whole room. Just pick up one sock. Want to go back to school? Don't plan the whole degree, just Google one scholarship. Just start. Okay, number 2. And this is a total game changer. You have to act before you feel confident. We get this so backward, right? We wait around to feel confident before we do the scary thing. But that's not how it works. Confidence isn't something you need to start. Confidence is what you get from starting. The action itself builds the confidence you were waiting for. And finally, number 3, choose your today with urgency. Why? Because everything has an expiration date. Seasons don't last forever. Doors of opportunity don't stay open forever. And time? Well, you can always make more money, but you can never, ever get back lost time. Every time you choose tomorrow, you are sacrificing a piece of today that you will never see again. And really, here's the bottom line. All those amazing plans you have, all the brilliant ideas in your head, all the stuff you're thinking about doing, they're worthless. I mean, literally worth 0 until you actually do something about them. The world doesn't reward thinkers, it rewards doers. So that brings everything back to you. That thing, you know the one I'm talking about? That thing you've been putting off? That opportunity that's staring you right in the face. It has a time frame, it has an expiration date. So what's your answer going to be? Now or tomorrow?
And that's our look at the hidden cost of tomorrow, based on some powerful excerpts from the sermon Make Moves by Pastor Bioden Fadohimbo. Thanks so much for joining me.